to come to encourage you on today.
Right.
I certainly have had many mothers share with me some great wisdom. I didn't always listen to it, but that's not their fault. They gave it.
All right.
And on today, we're going to talk about a mother that gave sound wisdom to her son. Though he didn't listen to it then, he had a way of walking him down.
Yes, sir.
That he will understand it later on.
Amen.
He was able to record it, to share with you and I something that Mama told him. We look to the Lord with this united in the word of prayer. Father, in Jesus' name, thank you for grace, thank you for mercy.
Yes, Lord.
Have your way in our service.
Oh, yeah.
Open up my heart, open up your people's heart.
Yes,
Father, we can receive and we can hear from you.
Oh, yes.
We thank you now.
Thank you.
It's never too late, Father.
Never.
It's never too late.
Never.
Thank you right now
Thank you, Lord.
for all your grace
Yes.
and for all of your mercy.
Yes.
It's in Jesus' name.
Jesus'
Amen.
Amen.
I certainly solicit your prayers today. We're not feeling the best, but we have been talking about some great men and women of God who always told us don't rust out in the field, but way out.
Amen.
I had to go to the doctor's care on yesterday. We was dealing with some, told me I have swollen glands and it hurts. I eat. I've lost some pounds, some weight, and you know, I like to eat. You know what was going on. We certainly have some other procedures, but with your prayer, it's going to be all right. Like the righteous availeth much. But we all right, amen. Certainly don't want to be on the soapbox. You didn't come to hear about my situation. You come to be encouraged at the fellowship with the saints. On this morning, we're going to be reading from the book of Proverbs, the 31st chapter of Proverbs. We're going to read verse number 1, and we're going to talk about the rest, if that's all right. Will you please have that scripture? Will you please stand? If you don't have the scripture, we certainly have it on the monitor.
Amen.
We'll just thank God. Good to see everybody out. Amen. Today, we have something to go on today for our mothers, and we're just having a good time in the grand old house of God. We're reading one verse today. We're going to talk about the rest. And it reads, the words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Amen. Be seated. In the presence of the Lord. We're teaching in our series on this month, on this week of the right connection. We'd like to use for a subject on today, instruction giver for life. That's what a mother is. She's an instruction giver. But I want us to move out of the way from the natural for a moment and talk about that spirit that lives in the mother. Because mothers, Brother John, if you'll put that up there for me, something that we outline what we feel mothers need. Most often told, how they ever receive it. Mothers tell us, but do we receive it? All of us here could attest that Mama told me. But I didn't hear everything Mama said. So mothers that we still have with us. You're telling your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, whomever may be in your path, even children in the community, most often told, hardly ever receive. Keep doing your job. Keep doing what God put in your heart. Keep doing what the experiences that you have that you know that didn't work. This is a saying that we have now. It's the same game. It just changed players. The same thing that you've seen in your day. It's some of the same tricks of the enemy now. Keep telling it. Mothers, most often told, hardly ever receive. Verse number 1 of Proverbs, we're dealing with the word Lemuel, they said, means devoted to God. And this is what this mother named her son. Many have said that this king that is writing this proverb, or this part, is King Solomon. And for those that are very astute in the Bible, you understand that King Solomon was a rascal.
Yes, yes.
But he remembered later on what Mama said.
Amen.
He knew Mama told him right later on. When you get yourself into some pickles and some things, you say, I wish I would have heard what Mama said. We not only say that sometimes, we go back and say, I wish I could be back in Mama's house. Because we understand some things that happened then that, wow, all I had to do was clean up a little bit and do a few chores. I didn't have to worry about no bills. I didn't have to worry about the children. I didn't have to worry about some other things. All I had to do was be obedient to Mama, but it's over now. We have made a life, and as they said, we have made a bed for ourselves, and now we have to lie in that bed.
Amen.
The instruction giver of life. She told him, and if this is Solomon that was writing this proverb, that means that his mother's name was Bathsheba.
Amen.
Who went through some things in life. Her husband was killed. First she was taken in and had sex with by the king. The king sent out a letter to kill her husband. Then the king killed her husband, who was a devoted man to the king. Then the king took her in to be his wife. And she had to contend with a lot of these other kings that was out there. She had to contend with a lot of other women. And she was teaching her son some valuable lessons. Ladies, the things that you learned from your past, you can help somebody in the future. Don't be ashamed of your past or some mistakes you made with some men that you may should not have dealt with. Some jobs that you have, some things that you have done as you was young in open toes or short skirts or doing certain things. Share these things with your child so your child will understand that there's some tough times. It may look good now, but later on it'll run you down. It says the words of Lamech, the prophecy that his mother taught him, verse number 2. What? She said, what? My son. And what? The son of my womb. And what? The son of my... She said, now where should I start at? Where should I start at teaching you about life? Where should I start telling you about some things that I see? But she's telling him, I see your daddy in you. Your daddy was a rough rascal. And I see some of your daddy. I'm trying to stop you from being like your family. We must understand that the family line is important because it's so important. Sister J.R., when you go to the doctor, they ask you, did your mama have sugar? High blood pressure? Do your mama have cancer? They don't stop there. They say, what about your grandma? Now don't just tell me about your mama, your mother's mother. Tell me about your daddy on too. It's very important what's in that bloodline because they want to know some things. This mother said, where do I start at? What do I begin to tell you that you don't fall into some traps that other people fell into? Where do we begin? Tell us. Let me tell you this now. Mothers, fathers, our children don't make decisions on what they do. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. She was saying, what? What do you a king, man? How? Mothers, we are not raising a football player. Or basketball player. Or a job or a person that's going to work in a plant. This mother said, I'm telling you something because you a king. We got to get to the point where we raise our sons as kings. We must teach our daughters, don't look for a man, look for a king. We is definitely a man and a king. Because a king has responsibility. A king is a responsible person. A king is not just somebody out there. A king is somebody that's going to work. Teach our children how to be kings. And she said, and where do I just start at? Verse number 3 goes on to say, give not thy strength unto a woman. She was telling them, boy, your daddy has so many women. By the time he got to me, he wasn't no good.
Watch out there now. Set it on down.
You don't need a woman on this time, a woman in the next time. Don't give all your strength to a woman. You don't have to be a jig or hoe as we call them now. Just get you one woman. Because you are a king. But it seems to be cool now to have a woman over here, a woman over there. I'm going to leave a baby in this town. I'm going to leave a baby in that town. I'm going to leave a baby here. And baby, after a while, it seemed fun. But when that say, woo, woo, come to see you, it's no more fun.
All right.
When you have to pay $30 at this house, $50 at this house, $30 at this house, $25 more at this house, it's no more fun. He was saying, don't give all your strength to a woman. Don't go out and give all your vigor, your vitality out into the bed. Don't do it. But she said, where did I start at? She went on to say, know thy ways that which destroy a king. She said, that'll destroy a king. When we have children or sons that out here that have a daughter, have a girlfriend here, a girlfriend there, guess what they don't have time for, God?
That's right.
They don't have time for church. And guess what? They don't have time for you.
Amen.
So don't give all your strength to a woman. And women and young ladies, you're looking for a king.
Amen.
We'll get to that part in a moment when we talk about the women. But let's talk about the men right this minute. On Mother's Day. Mothers, keep telling them. Because you have seen some men who went out there with jigger holes and now they're no good.
Amen. Right.
They can't take care of a family. They can't do things very well. It's not good to give all of your strength, because if a woman have all your strength, God may not have none.
Amen.
Say, don't give all your vitality. Don't give all of your good life away to the woman. She said, don't do that. It don't look good. It don't sound good. That's not what a king does. That's not what a king is at. She said, don't do it. Mothers, keep telling your child, you don't see it.
Right.
So I have seen Mr. Such and such. And now look at it. Don't give all your strength. It won't be no good for your wife. You go out here now, you're doing everything with everybody else. When you meet that one, your back ain't strong no more. Your stamina ain't strong no more. The children in the back today, I'm gonna talk today. Your back and stamina ain't strong no more. You ain't got nothing but a couple seconds in you. Don't give all your strength. That destroyed me. That destroyed King. That destroyed. And we see you can't do it. If you want a strong marriage, sex is a part of a strong marriage. If you want a strong marriage, pleasure is a part of a strong marriage. Don't get your rock.
Yes, sir.
Don't leave somebody else that they work under.
Shut it on down.
I'm just going to do this Mother's Day prayer. Mama had blood, pray for me, okay? I'm going to rascal that boy. That boy right there. I'm going to pray for me. Love you, Mama. Let me keep working. Dre, you all right? Let me talk to you. Can I keep talking, y'all?
Go ahead.
This is what she's telling her son. This is a mother telling her son.
Amen.
Boy, somebody going to need you.
He can't
I
hide.
want some grandchildren. I ain't want one from everybody. Lord have mercy. Tell them. Verse number 4 goes on to say, it's not for kings to marry you, O devoted to God. It's not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink. He was saying, you are a king, and you're going to be taking care of affairs of somebody else. You need a clean mind. Don't go out here getting on this marijuana, this weed, these blunts, all these things we're doing because it messes up your mind. Don't go out here getting drunk because that doesn't do any good for you. Sometimes you have to go to these jobs and you got to take the test and you've been smoking reefer. You ain't studying for that test, if you know what I mean. You're about to fail that test. You have not studied.
Yes, sir.
Keep your mind strong. Keep yourself strong. King, it is not for a king. It's not for our sons to be doing all kind of stuff. It's not.
Amen.
Mothers, keep telling them.
Amen.
She's telling them, you can't get drunk. You out here, you must help someone else. She went on to verse number 5 and say, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. He said, you get drunk, you forget you're supposed to help take care of people. You forget that the stuff that God has given unto you is not only for you, but it's later to help somebody else. You'll forget that when you get drunk. You'll forget that when you get in the wrong mind. You'll forget those things. Don't give yourself to the women and don't give yourself to getting drunk. That's not good.
Amen.
That's what Mama taught me.
Amen.
Solomon had 700 wives. 300 concubines. It said he had so many wives, it turned him away from the Lord.
Amen.
But I can imagine one day he said, Mama told me.
Amen.
Mothers, just because it seems like that child don't hear you now, one day because somebody, you keep putting prayer on.
Amen.
You keep praying and saying, God, in the name of Jesus. When he's not home, you go in there and touch his bed in the name of Jesus. Why he's not watching and he come home one day and you put your hand on his shoulder, he might think you talking to what you said in the name of Jesus. Mother, verse number 6 goes on to say, give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish. That's what it's for. It's not for a king. She said, let somebody else get their drunk on. Let somebody else who have no business about themselves. Let somebody else who have no family. Let somebody else who have no morals. Let somebody else who have no future. Let them do that. But you're a king. A king should be getting drunk. Let somebody else in the wine unto those that be of heavy heart. She said, let them who got stuff that they can't get over, let them get their drunk on. But not a king.
Amen.
Verse number 7. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. She said, let them do that. That's for somebody who has no future. That's not a leader. You're a king.
That's right.
A king has no business getting drunk. A king has no business going out there spending his hard-earned money looking like this all day.
All right.
I got you. I know some of us understand that. Let me do it one time. You got me. You got me. Not a king. A king guy's got to be open, watching everything, walking circumspectly, to see everything around them. They take me out there and la la land.
All right.
Let somebody else do that. You have a future. Tell your children you have a future. You're a king. Somebody depending on you. Verse number 8 goes on to say, open thy mouth for the dumb. This is what she telling them. Somebody that can't please their cause. And for in the case of such as are appointed unto instruction, open your mouth for the other person over there that's getting bullied at school.
That's right.
That's what a king does. Say, baby, they may be picking at you, but God loves you.
All right.
That's what a king does. Comfort the person. But you got it when you're out there, when somebody's getting picked at, you begin to do it not knowing you're a king.
Amen.
Say, baby, you got to be willing. They came to Solomon. Solomon took care of the people. Solomon was greedy. He had a tax on the people real heavy. She was telling him, man, you got to keep your mind straight so that you can open your mouth. In abortion. That baby in that womb is a baby. They can't talk for themselves, but you have a sign up saying no abortion. They can't talk for themselves. They dumb. They in the belly of the womb. They living, but they can't talk for that child that's out there getting abused. That child that's out there doing some other things. That person that's getting beat up, that's scared to tell everybody. You stand up and say, stop hitting your wife. Stop hitting my sister. Stop treating my mama all that. Stop. Stand up and talk. That's what the men are doing. She's teaching her son, man, open your mouth. Verse number 9. Now she said, now let me tell you, all I told you about you. Now let me show you how to look for a queen.
All right.
Because too many of our men are just getting in it, getting loose women.
All right.
They have no mindset about church. Has no mindset about God. Some women, believe it or not, is more infatuated with getting married than they are about the man.
That's true.
You say, why you say that, Rev? They get out of these marriages too fast. When you love somebody, it takes a bulldozer, a crane, all kind of stuff to pull you apart. Not because you don't bounce 2 or 3 checks. Yeah, you done told her, quit writing on no bad checks. We'll get you another job. Take the checkbook. I said, give me the checkbook. If you know that, I'm going to divorce you because of a couple bad checks. A couple bad arguments I want to get. She said, let me tell you what to look for, son. John, if you pull up the word virtuous for me for a minute, say, who can find a virtuous? Mom is telling them this. Mom is telling them, when you look for a woman, look for somebody that's trustworthy. Look for somebody that's dependable. Say, look for somebody that's faithful. And look for somebody that's showing strength. If they fall out now and crawl with some of the stuff they go through now, and they just pass out, oh, Jesus, I don't know what we're going to do. You need a woman that going to say, baby, don't worry about that. We're going to make it.
Amen.
As long as we have one another,
Amen.
I got your back, and you have mine.
Amen.
But some of the stuff that we have gotten into, and the men that we didn't raise up to be men, and the men that we didn't raise up what to look for, here's what Mama told him. She could tell him this because he was a king, and she was the wife of a king. And she could tell you what a king needs. You know, mothers, you know what you need in a marriage now.
Amen.
Some of us been married long enough to now that we know, I wish I'd have known that before I got married.
Amen.
Not that I would not have married that person, but I would have added that to my own marriage before now.
All right.
And it's hard once you don't raise the joker up to leave his clothes laying around. It's hard. You know what they say about that tree. That tree will break before it did. But you said, if I knew this before, I would have never got started with that.
Amen.
That's right. Amen.
So let me tell you something what to look for. Verse number, go back to from Brother Johnny. Who can find a virtuous woman? Said her price is far above. First of all, she said, these people don't come down to a dozen. These people here out of every 12 is not 10 of them.
All right.
So who can find this person? Say, sir, before you just get started, who can find a virtuous woman?
Amen.
And look what she says about this virtuous person. It goes on, Brother Johnny. The heart of her husband does safely trust. Some of us are so jealous of our wives. Is it because our wives are flirty, or is it because we're insecure? I don't care who tried to talk to this young lady over here. I ain't never looking at the man.
Amen.
If they have violated her, then we deal with it. But if she over there, I'm secure. I trust her. I'm not worried about other stuff because I'm looking at her because nobody takes two to tango unless they attack her or something. But if she's there, I'm not just saying, sweetie, let's stay out of that, man. I'm fine. Because I'm going to trust that you know when to tell this rascal back up.
All right.
I'm trusting that you're going to say, look here, look. I want you to pull it out and say, that's my husband right there. I want your screensaver to be me. Hallelujah and amen. A man cannot perform at work or in the community when he's too worried about his wife. And mom is saying, baby, if you got to worry about her, you don't need her. Know what you're looking for. Get you a good woman who you can trust in. So the heart of her husband do it safely trust in her so that he shall have no need of spoils. I'm not even worried about her. I'm not even worried about it. If she's in the workforce, I know she's handling herself. When she's in the community, I know she's handling herself. Some men get so jealous when somebody else at their wife. My pastor had to help me with that. I was a young man, didn't know no better. He said, at least you know you got something good when somebody else.
All right.
Don't get mad because somebody, look at these beautiful women here. Look around here. These are some beautiful women in our church. And brethren, you better understand that somebody watching your wife switch down the road. Don't even worry about it. They watching. Somebody watching. You can just watch when we give out the offering. Look, sometimes when the women come around for the offering, somebody walk in. It is what it is. Trust in your wife that she's going to do the right thing. Don't be out there working. I wonder what she's doing. Now you done did something, ran something wrong. Now you about to lose your job. And if you think you insecure with the job, you don't have a job to bring some money in. Son, this is what you need, son. This is what you need. Be careful. We got to teach our sons. You have some experiences. Some things that would have helped your marriage, or helped you stay married, or helped you be in a good relationship. You have some things. We can bring our children on up. Y'all bring them on up and let them sit over here if you don't mind. Unless they want to sit by their parents. We don't have no place to let them sit there. But she was saying, you don't have to worry about it. Because as a king, A king has too many other responsibilities than to worry about what his wife is doing. He said, be careful of this. This is a mother now. These are not just words. This is what a mother was telling her son. Amen? Amen. Verse number 12 goes on to say, she would do him good and not evil all the days. Said, look for somebody don't look for somebody that loves the word marriage, but love the word whatever your name is. Because after a while, when the word marriage get old, she's still stuck with you. Young ladies, don't be infatuated and say, most young ladies dream when I get up, I'm going to get married, I'm going to have 2 children, I'm going to have 3 children, and some of us got no number behind it. We just want to have babies. But you know in your mind, you got it already made up how it's going to be, how your marriage is going to be. And when you get that old snoring rascal beside you, who got toe jam, and every night you wake up with a foul smell in your nose, you said, what in the world have I gotten myself into?
Yes, sir.
Better be in love with that person.
Amen.
She was telling them, son, make sure she loves you.
Amen.
Make sure when you love, my pastor always said, make sure that you love that woman. Don't just love her when she coming out the house. But you need to sometimes see the head rag on their head. Make sure you love the head rag. Make sure that she ain't have on makeup all the time. Make sure you can deal with not that makeup not being on them. Make sure you can deal with that thing they call it when they're close to get to where they you know that is a cycle. Make sure you're close when they go get them 3 or 4 or 5 a week out and they get crazy. I mean slap crazy. I just touched you yesterday. Don't touch me like that nigga. Make sure that you love that person. There's no fault of their own, it's just the way it's made up.
Amen.
They're not no longer infatuated with the word of marriage anymore. They say, look what I'm stuck with. But baby, they love you going in. That's what his mama said. Make sure that person loves you. Make sure that if you get sick, that they'll still stay by your bed. Don't make sure when you get sick, they put you in a nursing home and find somebody else to replace you. Make sure that's not what you're married.
Amen.
Make sure when you get sick, they'll be right there and say, baby, I'm with you.
Amen.
I married you for strength, for sickness, and in health, for goodness, and it doesn't matter. We're here together. Make sure you're not infatuated with the word marriage, but you're infatuated with that person.
Amen.
That you love that person. Say, man, make sure she'll do me good.
Amen.
Make sure that she don't get mad. This includes right here doing me good, the way she dressed. She ain't going out there with no hoochie mama stuff on. She's not going out there with a frock all the way up here now. And then the wind blow and they just let it blow. They know the wind blow, it'll blow it right on up. They don't try to walk like this right here. You better start holding that down a little bit.
All right.
Just like they say, they don't bend down like women do it. They all like this. Be careful. Better be careful what you get. She'll do me good. All the days of my life. Be careful. They wearing it too low. What you advertising for, boo? What you doing? Now, the thing that you gotta see, when they out in the street, they got something, they showing all their cleavage. When they get to the house, they almost put on a nun suit. And I mean, it's a nun suit. Almost put on a skirt and the stocking. Pajama, put on with, oh, let me go, I'm going to really good. And you know when they got on all that, don't even look. Don't let the children back there, you know, she'll do me good.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, y'all, I'm sorry, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Somebody say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Verse number 13 goes on to say, she's seeking wool and flax and working diligent with her hands. She says she's not an idle body. You know, you have some women just want to know everybody's business. Say, hey, that's not what you want to. You know, don't forget to pay your bills, but you know sister so-and-so going to Florida next week. What? Maybe what it like said, I I just turned the brake off. She on the phone. You better turn that breaker back on. She worked diligently with her hands. First, we have to be, our children can't take what we took. I can't take what my grandmother and my mother and my mother can't take what my grandmother took, and my grandmother couldn't take what my great-grandmother took. And can you see it now? Can you see some of the things you said we have in our life when we look at some things that mama went through? My grandma dealt with, she lived with the man, her husband, had 8 or 9 children with her that was shooting at her with a shotgun. I want to know how in the world, they say the makeup is better than the breakup. What? This rascal got a shotgun and try to kill you, and you mean to tell me we gonna come back together again? Who you going out at me? I ain't gonna try to kill you, I'm gonna run. I'm going straight to the lawyer. I need to sign some papers. Think about some of the hard stories you heard from your loved ones, some things that they went through in their marriage, and look at some of the stuff people break up with for today.
Amen.
Saints, not a busybody. She's serious about the household, serious about the children, serious about what's going on. I'm speeding up. Verse 14. She's like the merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. Says when she goes out to the store, she always trying new things. She'll bring you some new gadgets. She'll bring you some. She won't just give you that same old, well, this is how the rice was cooked yesterday. She'll learn how to throw a little bit of that in it, a little bit of that. She'll work and she'll bring it from afar when you come in. What this it does, baby, this right here just help your feet when you come in. How you do it? Go sit down, I'll come to you. She'll get the thing and put the water out there and then got all kind of look at it. He said, all kind of look. You know why? She loves you.
That's right.
You were standing on your feet all day. She knew things was going on. So when you got home, she wanted you so comfortable. Mama said, you better get you a good one.
Amen.
Better get you one. I don't do foots. Not feet, but foots. But understand that if she tell you that going in, don't think when you get married and you think you done once, you're going to win over, she's going to start doing foots. The devil is a lie. That's right. And then you go to talking, such and such do her husband foot, such and such do her husband. They tell you it don't work that day now. And then you go to look across the woods somewhere. No, baby, you got to think about this now. Mothers, keep telling me. This is what Mama told me. This is where some instructions for life. Verse number 15. She rises also while it is yet night and gives meat to her household and portions, so that she now have daughters. That she let them know, baby, this is how you clean the house. This is how you take care of a job. She's a manager on the job to share with them, bringing them breakfast, teaching them how to do certain things. She's somebody that's already know how to well take care of the household. She wasn't excited about the word marriage, but she was excited to love that person. Amen. We want a person that loves you. Young men, don't get excited, because right now it's easy. Don't get excited about that and think today she do what I tell her to do. My wife did too.
Yeah, you missed that.
I'm the turntable. But I sit there, oh well, I mean, they young like that. When you get mad, they try to straighten up. You say something, you talk loud a little bit, they try to, well, Bubba, when you say I do, it seems like somebody else comes out and say, shh. That's a whole nother person, Douglas. So you gotta understand what you're getting involved with. I know the brothers in here, y'all got to go home, you can't say much. It's all right. I know they not been saying what you was dating and y'all was stay on the phone and go to sleep with it. She on the phone and mama got to come hang the phone up and now you don't even really want to say nothing. You know? It's all right. Don't even look to the left or to the right. They're going to know you thinking about them now. But she's a very taken care of person. Verse number 16. She considered the field and buyeth, and the fruit of her hands she planted the vineyard. She's always thinking about her house. What if my husband loses his job? How can I bring something to the table? What can I do to be more supportive to my husband, take care of my family? When you have someone there, some women are just waiting on you to bring the check in. Their money's for them, and your money's for everybody. I say it again. Their money's for them, your money's for everybody. And then we married, and now we think we're supposed to share stuff, and they got all kind of other stuff, and you have nothing.
Jesus.
Mama, keep talking. Remember, Solomon didn't hear all this till later on. But Mama did tell him. Verse number 17 goes on. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She, in other words, she's a prayer warrior. Because the joy of the Lord is our what? Strength. She wants praise and has a relationship. You need a wife, you need, Mama, you said, man, get you a saved woman. Get you a woman that's in the church that loves the Lord.
Amen.
Get you a woman that the church is in them. Don't get you one that's out there that's playing around. If she cussing now, she gonna cuss later. If she partying now, she gonna party later. Don't think, so many times people have gotten married and say, when I marry them, it's gonna change them. And y'all, don't you know that's a lie?
Amen.
I'm encouraging us. Mama told me, Mother, you are the ones that's giving the instruction. It's a lot in you. Keep telling. You have seen these things. Don't be ashamed of your past.
Amen.
Don't be ashamed of some things that you went through. Tell your daughter, baby, I thought this would work, and baby, I tried this, and baby, yeah, Mama, yeah. Because all of us have something that we're not very proud of, but we have done.
Amen.
Especially when it comes to relationships and intimacy. We're just not proud of it.
Amen.
Tell your children. I tell my son all the time. Oh, son, this is where. Tell them, it's all right. You are the instruction giver of life. Amen?
Amen.
Verse number 18. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her calendar goes not out, right? She's always thinking. She's planning for the next day. Say, baby, you don't need somebody to live for right now because you're a king. There's no telling where a king has to go at.
That's true.
And you need somebody that's already planned and said that if he has to go to such and such, I can take care of the rest. You need a queen, kings.
Amen.
And queens, you need a king.
Amen.
You don't just need a man, you need a king.
Amen.
Let us keep training our children to be kings. I'm about out of your way. Verse number 19 goes on. She laid her hands to the spindle, her hands holding this staff, 20. She stretched out her hands to the poor. Look what happens. You get a wife that all she wants is just help in the house, you have to have somebody to be able to stretch out their hand.
Amen.
You don't want a selfish wife. Say, baby, you don't need to be selfish because you're a king. What your wife does reflects you.
Amen.
Whether it's you or not, people will hold you responsible for how that wife is acting.
That's right. That's right.
Wives must understand that what I do reflects my husband.
That's right.
Because the thing they'll say, he must be just let him do anything. Bible just let him do anything. Because they blame you and I.
Amen.
They say we ain't teaching our children nothing. Like they child all lily white over there. Smoking no dope in the law allowed, they looking at our house. Saints, I'm just encouraging us. This is what you need. This is what Mama told him. And when you look back at it, you can say, wow, I just heard what Mama said.
Amen.
Some of the headaches that I have, I would not have now.
Amen.
Some of the things that I'm going through, I would not be going through now. If I would have just understood and knew this about marriage before I really got married, and some people now are not happy in marriage, but they're too ashamed to say, I'm not happy. Because it was infatuated with this thing, married. I'm getting married, I'm getting married, I'm getting married. But they never got the man, but they got married. You never fell in love, but you got married.
Amen.
And Mama said, don't you do it. Because you're not going to be happy.
Amen.
Verse number 21. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household, to clothe with scarlet. It's saying that when it's 20 degrees outside, she know how to put gloves on her children. She will buy them the right jacket, she'll buy them the right boots, the right pants, so that they child don't. She's not scared of the cold. Some people, oh Lord, it's cold, I'm going to keep my children out of school today. For what? Go buy a nice jacket. Get them some leg warmers. Get them the things that you know, the old school. I know my sister and mama put them leg warmers on.
Amen.
Go get the tights. Go get your pair of breeches. If you don't buy your children clothes so tight, you can put some tights on. Let me leave that alone. You can't get nothing on but get them where they can put on long drawers. Long drawers are here. Don't let them stay home. She's not afraid. But so many times when stuff come up, you don't need a woman backing up. You need a woman with strength. Say, baby, it's going to be all right. If she's scared to go out there and crank up the car, they got the car now, you can automatic start it. You already set the heat on, so in the morning when you crank it up, it'll come on, the heat will come on. But she got to get out there and get those children to school. But I don't think the children are going to school today. Why? It's too cold out there. Give us some castor oil. It helped us. It helped
Jesus.
us.
Now he went way back. He went way back.
This thing is serious when you're talking about a woman that's in your life and a man that's in your life and raising up a godly family and raising up some godly children. This stuff is serious. And we as believers can no longer play with it. That's why periodically we like to have marriage counseling sessions here so we can talk about some things. Let's talk to one another. Let's get serious about some things so we understand what's going on. This is real marriage, godly marriages. So we strong godly marriages make strong godly churches, strong godly churches make strong godly communities, strong godly communities make strong godly states, strong godly states make strong godly countries.
Amen.
It's up to you and I. Stuff is serious. Go back over your marriage. Tell your sons about marriage. Tell your loved ones about marriage. Don't just get married because you're in the church now. You want to hanky-panky. Hanky-panky. You're going to panky-hanky one out. There's going to be no fun after a while. Because you're going to look at that. Let me get back. I come to the marriage council. We'll talk about that a little more. Verse number 22. She maketh herself covered with tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple, saying that she ain't no joke. When she go out the house, she ain't going out there in a house shoe. You don't want no wife, you're a king. You don't want your house wife going out there in no house shoe.
Amen.
She going out there with her hair still wrapped up, unwrapped, just comb your hair down, you going. Don't you go out there looking like that and get you some weed, so all you gotta do is shake it and go.
All right.
Walk around the house, you looking nice. You know, you switching and everything, you looking good, or you want somebody that's gonna represent a king. Like, who done it and why? I heard someone once say that. They seen a person one time and say she had two problems. She don't have a mirror and she don't have a friend. Because if she had a mirror, surely she wouldn't have came looking out the house. And if she had a friend that seen her, surely they would have told her, baby, go back and change. I'm sorry. I'm not out your way. Verse number 23. Her husband is known in the gates. Look at what happens with her. It's not because of her husband is known for the bad stuff, but they said she really takes care of her husband. Her husband is known in the gates. This is where they took care of political things at. This is where they took care of business at. Her husbands were known because they said it wasn't because of the husband. And you know how sometimes we as the men, we think we make our wives look good until they bust our bubbles and say, and they may call us a name or two and tell us, it ain't because of you, I'm making you look good. Don't think it, don't get it twisted. You think it's because of you? That these children do it, and you think it's because of you? They'll tell us quick, Douglas. It ain't about you. Ladies, you make your husbands look good. You have a lot riding on you. Don't let the world fool you. You have a lot riding on your reputation. Amen?
Amen.
There's much more than you know what the world is trying to tell you. Much more.
Amen.
Ladies, you are powerful. Ladies, you are strong. But there's a spirit that lives in us who makes us what we are.
That's right.
I thank you, mothers, for being who you are. I thank you for sharing what you have shared with me. I thank you for what you have shared with me. I thank you. Keep on doing a good job. Keep on training. Keep on telling your children. Let's keep on raising our children as kings. Let's keep on raising our children as queens and let them know, baby, you're a queen, look for a king. Baby, you're a king, look for a queen. Don't just look for a good time. You can find that from anywhere.
That's right.
Look for your king. That's the mother was telling her that. Is that all right?
Amen.
Thank you, Sister Brown. I don't mean to cut it short, y'all, but it's a lot.